Hold on. I'm just ignore the title of the YouTube video. It's a minute clip. We're just going to listen and then we're going to do our analysis, okay? So this is Alaska politician. Yeah, this is yeah, okay, here.
Through the chair, can you say that again? Did you say a benefit for society?
Talking dollars. Now you've got
Yes.
a $1.5 million price tag here for victims of fatal child abuse. It gets argued periodically that it's actually a cost savings because that child is not going to need any of those government services that they might otherwise be entitled to receive and need based on growing up in this type of environment.
Through the chair, Representative, I guess that would be the idea, if I can use a really bad analogy, when you hit somebody, always back up because it's cheaper to insurance. I don't pertain to that, and I'm really, I'm not even sure how to answer that there's a cost saving to the death of a child.
Not actually sure. Okay, I'm a politician. I'm sitting here. I'm prepared for a lot. I wasn't prepared for that. I actually don't have a rehearsed answer for this. I am taken completely unawares on this. I'm stumped, frankly. I have nothing here. Just leave. Just go.
Impact that has on a family and us as a society when a child is lost, especially to child abuse and neglect, is unmeasurable, and it's hugely tragic.
Okay, so again, it's a little snippet here. Basically, the gist of it is the politician was essentially making the devil's advocate argument that he doubles down after. Yeah, no, it's just a little snippet. You can hear sort of preceding and following information, but I just wanted the snippet because there's not like that much to say. He's just kind of evil. The politician who said that is pro-life. Of course they are. No, they're literally arguing that if child abuse is to happen anyway, that it is maybe good for the child abuse to be fatal because then the state doesn't have to pay any of the damages in terms of like associated costs with people who suffer abuse. Genuinely remarkable stuff. Hold on. Let me look it up. I believe he was censored for this. Not censored, like censured, right? Like with a U, like we're officially, they're like, get the fuck out of here, that kind of thing. From Rolling Stone, MAGA lawmaker, obviously, censured for calling fatal child abuse a benefit to society. Representative David Eastman is a diehard Trump supporter with ties to the Oath Keepers and a history of making controversial statements. Obviously, of course, that's where he would be aligned. I do feel like, yeah, censured with a U. I do feel like it is kind of revealing that like anybody could be elected to office while having the moral character and like self-preservation instinct of a person who would make this argument in public. You know what I mean? Like imagine what Republicans have to be as a people for somebody like this to get their votes, you know? Literal Auschwitz guard material? Oh, for sure, yeah, 100%. Quote, in the case where child abuse is fatal, obviously it's not good for the child, but it's actually a benefit to society because there aren't needs for government services and whatnot over the whole course of the child's life. Eastman was asked to clarify. Talking dollars, he said, adding that it gets argued periodically there's cost savings. Right. He recently fought off an effort to boot him from the state legislature for violating the disloyalty clause in Alaska's constitution by rallying for Trump in Washington, D.C. Isn't it really great how there can be actual laws banning them from doing stuff like this, and it doesn't matter? Like, I think it's fully okay to for sedition to be a disqualifying characteristic in a politician. If you openly support an insurrectionary attempt against the government, I think it's okay to call that sedition and kick you out of office. I think that's fine. But in the case of the Alaskan Constitution, they actually have a clause for disloyalty here that he was found to have violated, and it still didn't get him booted out of the state legislature. They've tried kicking him off numerous times. You say try, so they've failed to. Have they failed to because the entirety of the Republican legislature in Alaska keeps backing him? Faces lawsuit challenging his eligibility for office. Fantastic stuff. It's because he keeps getting voted in constantly. You know, if you get kicked out for sedition, I think it's okay to just not be able to vote them back in. From Wikipedia, despite several attempts to disqualify him from electability for elected office, on August 16th, 2022, Eastman received 52.06% of the vote in the ranked choice open primary election for the 27th Alaska House District. What is the point of disqualifying a person from eligibility for elected office if voting for them again just puts them back in office? That's just a regular politician. You're not... that's not disqualifying them. That's just a regular line. Bottom line, Eastman described abortion as the ultimate form of child abuse in a 2017 resolution. And abortion is a necessarily fatal kind of child abuse from his perspective. So is this not... Does this not follow through? Are we not on the ball? The incoherence of conservative, let's just say populism. Our enemies are demons, blah, blah, blah.